Hey guys, so today we are back with the fourth video in my Pro Kit series, and today we're going to do blushes, bronzers and highlighters. I'm going to do highlighters for the body as well as for the face. So again, I have one of my little Zuka bags that fits into my kit, and let's see what's in this bag. So let's first talk about bronzers. The bronzing powders that I love using, and these two are from MAC. This is the bronzing powder from MAC, Matte Bronze, and this is the bronzing powder, which is the mineral skin finish medium dark. Not really a bronzing powder, it's a face powder, but I love using it as a bronzer. All of the bronzers in my kit don't have a shimmer in it. Bronzing powders, not liquid bronzers. I'll show you those. But all of these are matte. Then the others that I love using, more for contouring, this is the powder blush in Taupe, and this is powder blush in Next to Skin. And you can see that they're a bit more of a neutral color as opposed to a warm or a, you know, like a brown. They're just a nice neutral shade that I do to contour with. When I contour darker skin, obviously those colors won't be suited. I love using my cream products, which is in my foundations and concealer video. Okay, so that's that for bronzers. Next up, let's do our blush. So for blush, I have a whole variety of blush. One of my absolute favorites is this one from NARS, which is Orgasm. I think every makeup artist probably has this blush in their kit. The only thing with this blush is it's got quite a high sheen to it. So there's certain lighting situations where I can't use this because it does create quite a hot spot on the cheek. Then in my blush palettes, I've got two little blush palettes. You can see that I need a new one of this. The only problem is I don't know what the names of these are. And I think some of these were quite limited edition blushes, but I'll just show you the colors that I love using. So this one is great for darker skin, even for lighter skin. If I need to have like a warmer, reddier tone in the skin, then I'll just use less of that. These two are the mineral blushes from MAC. I don't use them that much just because of the high shimmer that they have, so it's a bit limiting to you know, certain lighting situations and like that. The one that I use the most is this kind of like a dusty pink blush, and this one is also a dusty pink blush. It's a little bit lighter and it's got a sheen in it, where this one is matte. And then this bright pink I don't really use a lot. It just broke. I think I dropped this palette and it broke a bit, and I tried to fix it. But that's my palette with my pinkier, reddier blushes in it. Then my next palette, I've got more peachier kind of tones in it, except for this one. This one is called Desert Rose. Love this color. I use it a lot. And this one is called Pinch Me. So for me, those two colors I love. I use them a lot. I think this color is Spring Sheen, and this one is Margin. So Margin and Spring Sheen, really great as well, but they also have quite a sheen to them, so I've got to be selective when I use that, just checking out the lighting that we use. And then my cream color base from MAC, I think this one is Improper Copper. I'm not sure which this one is. It's quite a pinky one. I don't use it a lot. I should actually take it out, but anyway, I love having just those extras in case I need them. And these are just beautiful because they give you kind of like a creamier sheen as opposed to a powder pigment sheen. My next palette's a bit of a messy one. I feel a bit embarrassed to show you guys, but let me just show you. So in here I just have extra colors that I might need. This color, it's also from MAC. I'm trying to remember. I think it's called Harmony. I think it's called Harmony. I love using that to do a contour as well when needed. It's got a bit more of a reddier tone in it than my other two contour colors. This is just a nice soft piece. It's actually an eyeshadow from Crayolan, but I love using it as a blush. Then I also have this powder, which is like a gold powder. It's got a beautiful, beautiful gold sheen to it as a highlighter. This color was from Essence, which is like a drugstore brand we have here, and they had a Twilight collection, and when I saw this blush color I just could not resist. I had to get it, and it's a beautiful, especially on darker skin tones, it's beautiful, like an orangey red tone. Then these two are cream blushes, which is also just great for, like, I'll use a tiny amount of just to create like a healthy glowing look, you know, it doesn't look like they're wearing blush, but it looks like they're blushing naturally. My other blush palette, which I would say is my absolute favorite blush palette, is this one from Ben Nye. I use this on all skin tones. You can see it's got a whole range of colors. It's got your peach, it's got your dusty pink, it's got your brighter pink, it's got like a peachier pink, it's got a red in it, so I love this blush. It's called the Cream Blush Wheel from Ben Nye. My other cream blushes I really like are from Bobbi Brown. This one is powder pink and this one is rose. I'll show you those colors, powder pink and this one is Rose. Again, a cream blush gives me a much different finish than a powder blush. So I do have similar colors like this in powders, but the cream will give me a different finish depending on the brief that the client has given me. Then over to highlighters. One of my favorite highlight powders is this one from Catrice. It's part of their Prime and Fine range, but it's a pinkier shade, but it's got a beautiful gold sheen to it, like a light soft gold sheen to it. Really enjoy that. It's called Fairy Dust. And then from MAC, I have these two powders. This one is Soft and Gentle. They're the mineral powders. And this one is Gold Deposit. Obviously Soft and Gentle for lighter skin, Gold Deposit for slightly darker skin. These I never use on the face. I find they're quite potent. So this I will use more on the body. Unless it really requires it on the face, then absolutely I will use this. But for a more natural finish, I won't use this. I'd rather use like my liquids or the Catrice powder that I just showed you. So my favorite highlighters of all are my liquid highlighters. I just find that they're more versatile, they melt into the skin better. So I really enjoy my liquid highlighters. This one is from MAC. It's the Strobe Liquid Lotion. It's got a pinky blue sheen to it once you've applied it. Benefit Sunbeam, beautiful light soft gold. I can use it over quite a few ranges of skin colors. And then these are the luster drops from MAC, which I also really love. This is Bronze Hero and this is Sun Rush. I love that they don't have shimmery pigments in them, which is just beautiful to use on the face. I can mix all these liquid things in with foundation. I can put it on before all over the face. I can mix it in with moisturizer. I can touch highlight afterwards. So I really love the liquid highlighters. And then lastly, the highlighters that I love using on the body. I love using these from Inglot. They've got quite a high sheen to them, so I find on the face they can be intense. But then I just squirt this in my hand and I can highlight it on the body just as is to get a strong highlight, or I can use it mixing in with a moisturizer, and that also works really well. And again, I mean, if I really wanted, if I'm doing a very specific shoot where the whole face has got to be gold or something, something like this would work well for that. Another favorite is this Honey Bronze Shimmering Dry Oil from the Body Shop. Got a soft sheen to it, and it works beautifully on all skin tones as well. And then my trusty cream from Dawn. This is quite an affordable brand in South Africa. But I was sent this and I was so impressed with the shimmer that's in this cream because it's not an intense glitter. I find so many of these body creams that have got a golden sheen to them. It's just glitter, and I can't put glitter on my model. That it's going to look terrible once they take a picture of it, or the flash fires. So I have been loving this cream. It literally just makes the skin look so moisturized with just a beautiful glow to it. There's no glitter pigments, or there is a shimmer pigment in it, but it's really fine. So I really enjoy my very affordable Dawn body cream, and this one is called Radiant Glow Body Lotion. And that's it, another video done. I will see you for the next one. If you have any suggestions, always let me know, and I'll chat soon.